It's day 13, I think. I need to keep track of that. I typed out what I was going to say tonight because it was just some quotes that I was talking to from when I was talking to my best friend. And I just needed to write it out because I thought I'd lose my train of thought. And I didn't want to be recording myself on my phone and then have to leave the video to refer back to my text message. So I just kind of typed it out. So anyway, I did listen to more of Jay Salmon's book today, which is good. And I only had thought of 2 problems today, which is fine. I mean, if I don't think of 3 a day, that's fine. Sometimes I'm just too busy to even think, because when I'm at work, I'm just constantly dealing with people and families and coworkers that I can't do I really can't do anything at work besides just work and talk. And sometimes that's when I notice problems or ideas that can work in situations for, the residents I deal with. But today I just thought of 2. So anyway, so I'm just going to read. So I became accountability partners with my best friend over our conversation this morning. And I'm not sure how this is going to work out because I am always iffy about accountability partners. And I know that anytime I've tried to be accountability partners with people, I feel I think I just feel pressure if I have to help people. Not that I don't like helping people, but when people don't want to help themselves, that's when I feel pressure, because then I just always want to help them. I want to help them see what they're worth and this and that. And then when they just don't get it or don't want to, sometimes it's exhausting trying to talk people into it. And I know I've been on that end where I haven't been motivated or inspired, and people have used their time and effort on me. And sorry for anyone that's ever had to do that. And it just seems like too much work. And I feel like people have to kind of be on the same wavelength to go after it. But I do know, even talking to people about this stuff kind of gives me clarity, which I feel happened today. So let me get back to reading. I'm always iffy about accountability partners. Anyway, sometimes I love what I have to say. People say it makes sense. It sounds so simple. Yes, what I say makes sense and sounds so simple. Yet I don't do it myself. It's like, oh, you should do this. You should do this. It's so simple. And I'm like, why aren't I doing that? Shut up, Jen. So my best friend was saying she wanted to commit to doing yoga, and I'm like, I should do it too, because almost every day I think, I should get up and do yoga, because I used to work out like every morning at 5:00 in the morning, and now I'm 50 pounds heavier and I don't work out at all, but I miss doing it. So I was like, I'll do that too. I'll do it with you. In order for me to do that, I have to get up early, and I just don't like getting up early anymore. So anyway, so I said, yeah, I'm going to commit to that. I'm totally going to commit to doing yoga. So now I have to get up and do yoga, and I know I'll feel good after it. I really have to get up and do it though. I'm trying to talk myself into doing that. Anyway, so that's what I committed to. And I know she's not going to get up early and do it with me, but whatever. Telling myself that that's what I committed to. It's actually on this whiteboard I have for me to do yoga 4 times a week, but I don't do it. So I know she's not going to do that with me, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just the truth. And I finished up a phone call with her just before I started typing all of this. And I just from talking to her, I just have the sense that's not happening, but that's okay. It's okay. So a couple of notes from our conversation. So this morning when we were talking, I was like, again, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to my work. Right? So this is actually when we were texting this morning. I was like, yeah, I know how you feel. I just don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. And she said, you know what? It's a great time for me to go get another job. And, maybe not. I don't know. But I was like, I'm not looking to move from one job I don't want to another job I don't want. I know why I don't want to go to my job, because I miss working for myself. I miss it. And it's not my dream job. So why would I leave something just to end up in the same predicament, right? So no. And then I said, I'd rather use this as a driving force to go after my goals to getting my dream job, right? Not just switch jobs and end up in someplace worse. Like anywhere is going to be worse, because it's not where I want to be, because I want to be working for myself. So anyway, so that settled that. And then something else I said to her in regards to getting over feeling bad about a situation or something that happened, or just whatnot, and I said, her just saying, she just still feels a certain way about something that had just happened yesterday. And we can't flip a switch on our feelings, and we shouldn't feel sorry for how we're feeling. However, we can't misinterpret the highs we get. We're feeling a certain way. We're feeling down about ourselves, or unworthy and just unfulfilled. And then we have moments in our life that, oh, this is so good. This is good. Oh my God, I had so much fun. This is great. Like, okay, I'm feeling okay now. But then the next day you wake up, or she woke up and is like, oh, I still feel kind of bad. And it's like, well, because you're confusing, the fun we had hanging out, going to dinner, in that moment of feeling really good, but in the end, everything's still the same. So I'm not going to start rambling. I'm going to forget. Maybe I had some kind of point I'm going to forget to say. But so we can't misinterpret a few highs in our day or a week or even a year, like, oh, I go on a vacation and this is so great. But it's like, if you still didn't accomplish your goals, you're still going to feel shitty again. So, you just little highs aren't the answer. They're mood enhancers, and it's not a long-term solution. They're just quick fixes for your mindset, a temporary band-aid on our emotions, and our feelings of lack or low self-esteem or unfulfillment they're deep rooted, and we need to work every single day throughout the day towards changing ourselves from the inside, and changing our lives for the better in order to get to that place we desire to be. So when we get to that place we desire to be, you know, we can still have those mood enhancers. We can still have our vacations or our good times out with our friends. But we'll already be at that level of mindset and fulfillment that we're not crashing after going out with friends or going on a trip. You know, it just kind of becomes who we are. You know, like we set that benchmark for this is where I want to be with everything, and I have to work up to that and change what I'm doing and get off that hamster wheel or any other analogy. Like, just get yourself here, and everything is just a high, and it's great, you know. But we have to, and everything has to be worked on from the inside, so that when something doesn't go right anyway, you're not feeling so bad about it. You know, it just has to be like, okay, that didn't go as planned, but to let it make you feel so bad that you're still feeling it the next day or the next day or the next day, you know, it's in here. And you know, if we're living our lives the way we want to, then you know, we shouldn't have to drag ourselves out from something so low. You know, we'll just take it as a learning experience and move on from it. You know, but nothing should ever, like, I mean, nothing should ever devastate us, but like there's certain things that it shouldn't devastate us so that we feel so low if we're at this, you know, because we're going after our goals and we're fulfilled. And so anyway, and throughout that, I said, let's commit to taking a step towards our goals, which she agreed. But regardless of whether or not she's following through with that tonight, I know she did follow through with some other personal things for a house and whatnot. So that's good. You know, not everything, just one step in that direction. So I committed to one step towards my goal. My freaking crooked glasses, my other glasses are broken because my daughter sat on them and then I stepped on them. So these are my other bent ones from like falling asleep in them. So I like literally ruined both pairs of my glasses. So I committed to taking a step towards my goal, and I said, which is what I have been struggling with, what kind of Facebook page I'm going to create, and if I was going to keep my existing personal profile page and start adding my videos to that. I really don't want to do that, or just start from scratch, you know, which sucks too, starting from scratch, not having anyone see your stuff. And I'm not sure I really want to like share my page to my personal profile people. So I think I'm just going to start from scratch and see how it goes. And hopefully the people that join me are, you know, just the ones that I resonate with. And if I get some mean people commenting, then we're gonna see what that's gonna be like too. I'm not really worried about that. I'm just gonna delete you if you say anything mean. So I did it. I created my Facebook page and I created it as a blogger. That's what I chose it to be. And this is all, and I'm probably gonna change my YouTube channel and my Instagram so that all three have the same name, just so that it's all consistent, and anything I'm doing, such as this like 365 days that I got from Jay Sammett's book, that will just be part of my page, and that way I can do other things, and I don't have to have a different page, one page for this, one page for any book that I still want to finish, and anything else. It's just kind of, this is my page, and this is just the stupid stuff I'm doing, then I'm posting about, and that's it. And what else do I have here to say? And I haven't written anything on it yet on my new Facebook page, but that's fine. It's there. And then another step will be for my to start adding content to it, or an about me section. But yeah, and I'm learning as I go. So I don't know too much about pages, but I got it done. I got it created, and I'm gonna see how it goes. And that's it. That's it. And it's done. So I feel fine with that. So anyway, but yeah, so I think I have one person following me on, I forget if it's on Instagram or YouTube. So be prepared for the coming name change. And I think it's a guy that's following my page. So whatever content I start adding, maybe you won't relate to it. So heads up, but I appreciate the follow. So have a good night and see